In this week's Bible reading, we will wrap up the book of Acts, which ends with an exciting account of Paul setting sail for Rome, getting caught in a storm, being shipwrecked, and then finally safely making it to Rome. Luke, the author of Acts, makes an interesting point near the very end of the book, saying, "Therefore, let it be known to you that this salvation of God has been sent to the Gentiles." This may seem like a random detail to include, but it's actually very important because Luke is highlighting how God has kept his promise long, long ago. In Genesis chapter 12, God made a promise to Abraham that he would bless Abraham so that Abraham's family could be a blessing to the whole world. And now we're seeing the fulfillment of that. The good news of salvation is going forth not just to the Jews, but to the Gentiles as well. And Luke highlights that point for us. Next, we'll turn our attention to the book of Romans, which is a different type of writing. This is a letter, not a historical account like Acts, and is written by Paul to specific believers in the city of Rome. So it's not written to us, but we can, thanks to the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, read along with what Paul was writing to his friends in Rome. And in the first chapter, we find the thesis for this whole letter. That is Paul's fullest expression of theology of all his writings, is the book of Romans. And he says this in verse 16 and 17. "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes, to the Jew first and also to the Greek. For in it the righteousness of God is revealed from faith for faith, as it is written, the righteous shall live by faith." Paul goes on in these early chapters to describe through indicative statements what salvation is and what it's for and how it can be received. It's not till the end of Romans where we finally get the imperatives, the what we are to do once we are saved. Be on the lookout for those indicatives, those descriptive statements of what salvation is and why we need it in these first few chapters of Romans this week.